Okay. So now I'm going to be taking you through some more of inequality problems, which we refer to them as compound inequalities, where you are definitely going to be doing 2 in 1. It's going to make sense what I mean by 2 doing, but this time around it will look like we are doing 2 calculations within 1. So just write there and say a compound inequalities. So the word inequalities, it should just not confuse you, because it's either you have an equation where the left is equals to the right. So this one, it's an inequality, which means the left is not equals to the right. So the left could be greater than, less than, greater or equals to, less or equals to the right hand side. So that's why the sign, it is of that nature. For example, number 1, you may be something like, let's say then they say less there, and they say the x, where we minus 2, and then say x, not x, but less than 9. So as you work out this problem, let me show you something, honorable member. It's like you hide this part of the inequality, and then it's a question of what would you do if you had to now work out this part. Definitely we're going to take this 2 to the other side. It changes the sign. It's like you have now 5 less than x. Can you see? So now look at this. You still do the same, which is hidden. No, I don't want to remove it, but I want to hide it like this to say it is this side which is now hidden. What were you going to do? Definitely, you were going to take this 2 to the other side. It therefore changes the sign. It becomes a positive. So it's like you are having a 9 plus 2, which is going to be 11. So definitely you're going to have x less than 11. So which is that same x less than 11. So can you see? That's what we mean when you say it's like you are doing 2 in 1. But just work it out as it is, just like I'm going to do from the second example. Same principle, whereby if you find yourself dividing by a negative value, then you just need to remember that, okay, I might need to change the inequality sign. So let's see. This is what we are having there, and then we are having plus 6 there, and then we are having that being 8. So the best way to go about it, it is just to remember that this 6 is going to go to that side, and again, it will have to go to that side. It's almost like I'm tempted to say the M method, but it's not the M method. M, because this thing is like it's doing the M. -4, the 6 will come to this side. Then again, you will just remain with 2x, because the same 6 will have to go to the other side. And then as it goes to the other side, it becomes 8, and then it changes the sign. It will definitely change the sign as it goes on each side. So you have -10 this side, and then you still have your that. The main aim is to make sure that this minus that, is it 2? I think it's 2. The main aim is to make sure that in the middle, you just have a letter. In this case, it's letter X. So you see now, you will have to remove this 2 by dividing this side by 2. Remember, 2 in 1, even this side by 2. So that this cancels, and then definitely divided by a positive value, the inequality signs, they remain as they are. They don't change. That means you have -5 this side, and then this side you have it as 1. So that's how you would easily work it out. So maybe, I'm just trying to think here if I can have some more examples. Yes, maybe let me add some more examples. And let's see, this one being example number 3. Let's say you are having 1 less than, you are having x plus 4 there less 7. Definitely easy one. That will go to there. It will also have to go to there. So it's like you are having 1 minus 4. Again, because already it's going to the other side. And then that, this and that is negative 3 less that, and this and that. Is it 3? I think it should be 3. Yes. Then this should be the end of it. Maybe example number 4, let's say you are having negative 6, where you have less that, and then you have that. Let's say minus 3 there. And then let's say less than 9. Yes. Again, you have your thing there, your wins, yes. Okay, negative 6, this one changes the sign to become that, and then that one remains as that, and then less than, what is 9? Definitely it's going to be a plus 3 there. This will be negative 3 this side, you have your less and that. And remember, show that you end up having a letter in the middle. So you will definitely divide by a positive 3. And that cancels, definitely negative 1. And then because you divided by a positive value, then it therefore remains as it is. I mean, the signs, the inequality signs, they remain as they are. Okay, let's say here you are having, what is it? A 4, let's say less 2x maybe plus 2 less is. Then obviously that and that, it will work out to be that, and then you have 2x less of that, it will work out to be that. You divide both sides by that 2, you end up having 1. Because you divided by a thing there, then you will have x there, and then you are having 5 there. See, now I'm just taking some shortcuts. Okay, so now again, let's say you have negative 3 there. Let's say less, maybe let's say x minus 1. This time around, let's do a fraction there. And then you say that. Okay, again, cross multiplying. Where that cross multiplies that, that cross multiplies that. Whereby that times that, definitely negative 6 less, and then you still have your that, and one will go there and it also go there, and then you end up having what? Is it negative 5, and then you have less x there, and then this one there, is it going to be 7? Not 7 but 9, because it's a positive. Yes, that side is a positive, it made it that. Yes, something of this nature, honorable member, the member who's honorable. Maybe let me do one more and say, let's see, what if maybe it's 2 less, and then we are having 5 minus x there, and then let's say less 8. Yes. Something of this nature. Yes. I think this will definitely go there, and it will also go there. Whereby now we end up having 2 minus, will it not be 5? And then we have less of that. Then we have negative invisible 1x there. And then we are having that 8. It's going to be minus 5. Yes, something of that nature. This is negative 3, isn't it? Negative 3. And then we can say less. And then negative invisible 1x there. Yes, this and that. Is it 3? I think it's that and that. Yes. I think it's positive 3. I think it's positive 3. So you see now, I'm dividing by a negative sign. So the moment I am dividing by a negative sign, that's when these inequality signs will have to then change. And how they change, you now end up having positive 3 there, then it changes to being greater or equals 2, and then you're having x there, and then that inequality sign also changing to becoming what? Greater there, and then you having negative 3 there. Yes, something of that nature. Honorable member. So mathematically, to read, it is that one where I would say it's like you are saying Desmond is my name. But the moment you rewrite it such that you are saying less, and then after having less there, you are having that. It's like you want this inequality signs to be in that direction of the less. Then it means you just what is it, swap this 3 also, it goes to the other side, and then you are having negative 3 there. This 3 goes to the other side and then becomes a positive. So this one, it's like you now saying Desmond is my name, something of this nature. No, my name is Desmond. This is Desmond is my name. This one, my name is Desmond. Yes, something of this name. So just try to verify with your teacher to say, if you leave it like this, is it fine? Or do you have to rewrite it until it is in that state? Yeah, just hear what they prefer. But otherwise, if they say your final answers must be the less sign and the less sign, then it means after rewriting it like this, all that you do, it is just what is it, to swap? Yes, you just swap the inequality sign, something of that nature. Honorable member, or the member who is honorable. It's like you are rotating. You see, if you rotate the whole of that, rotate the whole of that, you end up having your negative 3 being on this side, and this one, as it rotates, it will look like this, and then you end up having your 3 being this side, and this one, as it rotates, it will end up looking like that. Something of that nature, honorable member. So it's fine. I will definitely just leave it here and say until we meet. Okay.